Hey, good afternoon, Houston 17. I hope everybody's having a great day. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to send you a second video about H&R Block's plan post April 15th. I wanted to apologize ahead of time. You guys know that I am not a movie actor based on my first video. I don't anticipate it getting any better, so just bear with me. Watch the video all the way through. The content is the important part of it. Take notes, and if you have questions, please email or text me, and I will do my best to answer what I can. And if I don't have the answer, I will get that information once I get it. First, I want to start with a big thank you to everybody. I am so impressed at the level of commitment and the hard work you guys have put in, especially since I guess March 19th when this started getting worse. I really want to recognize each individual group, the front desk warriors, our CSPs, our ATL leaders. You guys set the tone for the visit. You guys are working the phones, setting up appointments. I'm just so impressed, and thank you so much for how hard you are working. Our office leaders, thank you so much for your leadership during a very, very rough time. You guys are running 3 offices, which is a new model for us on top of what's going on here. You guys have gone above and beyond. I appreciate the level of execution that you guys deliver on a daily basis. You guys are amazing, and you guys should be very proud of yourself, so thank you so much. Tax Pros, I'm constantly in awe of how hard you guys work, how much you care about your clients, how much time you put in, and what you bring to the table. Thank you so much for hanging in there and helping your clients. If you guys have positive stories, I mentioned that in one of my daily huddles, please send those to me. I want to share some positivity with you guys. I mentioned in one of my huddles about Vera Brown. She was so excited because she had been working with a client for what it feels like almost a year, but probably months. Client owed roughly $22K, and she was able to save this guy $20,000. And those are the type of stories that I want to share with you. So if you're willing to send me great stories like that, and you don't mind me sharing, please email me a description of what happened so I can share with the rest of the team so we can all be inspired. I do want to take a little segue. If you're one of these folks who took the COVID-19 absence policy, I completely understand it. Everybody's situation is different, and we have personal choices to make here. So I look forward to seeing you guys whenever you are back. Taking the absence policy does not exclude you from working April 18th through July 15th. The absence policy has been extended through April 17th. So if your time is coming up and you don't feel like you're ready to come back, please log into DNA and complete the policy. I will ask you guys to pay attention to the selections that you're choosing. A lot of you folks selected office closure with no relocation. That is not a valid selection for Houston. None of our offices have closed, and if they did, we would have plenty of offices to relocate you to. So read the descriptions and select what applies to you. All right, so here's the meat of this. So we're talking about the extended season overview. They expect our projections to be very similar from July 1st to July 15th, that they would be from April 1st to April 15th. So the plan, not all offices are going to remain open. Offices to remain open were chosen by corporate. I have the list. The offices that will be open are going to be 42829 Rights Village, 42836 Bel Air, 43082 South Gessner, 43185 Bellaterra, 43188 Beechnut, 43189 Kirby, 43405 Stone River, and finally 66567 Bel Air and Highway 6. We're going to have 8 open offices from April 18th through July 15th. Staffing targets are set by corporate also. I have a set number of people who are going to be hired, and I can't deviate from that. Currently, it's 35 tax pros. So it's a limited number. So availability is going to be a key component here. I'm going to talk to you guys about the hours that I'm open. There's also set by corporate, so I'll talk about that in a second. But your availability has to be open to meet those hours, and I need you guys to be able to move around offices geographically within the same area to meet some of the client needs. The office leader structure is going to be different. We'll talk about that. And then no CSP role after April 15th. So our CSPs and our ATLs will offboard as normal, and we will continue with our tax pros. We'll talk about tax pro compensation here in a few minutes and kind of the compensation plan after the 17th. Your regular IPP plans will be over on April 17th. They are going to follow the normal IPP calculations, netting absence policy payments where applicable. So on the 17th, IPP ends. On April 18th, we have a new compensation plan. So if you have an IPP check, you're going to get that paid out regularly. All tax pros, first year or prior tax pros not working the extension period. So if you're not working from 4/18 through 7/15, you're eligible for an incentive where if you can get your prior clients to upload their tax documents to my block from April 1st to April 17th, you will receive an additional $10 per prior client that uploads documents. I don't have the full details yet. That's going to be coming out today or tomorrow. You're going to be seeing an email probably from Bill Lanza. Please take the time to read the email so you can understand how to earn a little bit extra cash. It's very important that we get our clients to upload documents so we can serve them in the future. Incentive payments, like I said, will be made as part of the final IPP plan. So this $10 incentive will be paid out when the IPP plans are paid out. Let me lower the screen a little bit so you guys can see my letters there. Tax pro selections for extended tax season. So here's how I'm going to view this, okay? Tax pros must be available from start to finish. This is an H&R Block thing. So the time frame that you'll be working is April 18th through July 16th. If you can't work until June, you cannot work. If you can only stay till like the beginning of July, I won't hire you for this role. This is for people who are going to work from April 18th through July 16th without taking significant time off. We're not doing 2-3 weeks off. We're not doing 8-week breaks in there. I need people to be available to work those hours and those dates. The hours in our offices are going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 5, Tuesday, Thursday, 11 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 3. Those are the set hours at this point. Those might change based on client demand, but your availability needs to be able to cover those hours. I'm not going to look for people that are only giving me 1 day or 2 days a week and can only work 4 hours a day. All associates will be offboarded on the conclusion of July 16th to take their 8-week furlough. Instructors may work extended tax season and return 8 weeks later for their T3 training. ITC and upper level courses beginning mid or late September, probably after Labor Day. There are exceptions for some instructors. If you're a high rider and you're an instructor, there will be an exception process for you to skip that part of the 8 weeks. I don't know what that looks like at this point, but I will have that flexibility in some cases. And I'll talk to those folk about it individually. Again, this is not IPP. There's going to be a tax pro hourly rate. The hourly rate is determined by the company, and I'll get into that in just a second. So it's an hourly rate, and then there's a bonus that is paid out based on the success of the district and how well you retain your clients. So we'll get into that now. Excuse me. So the extended season compensation, the hourly rate is based on certification level, TS19 earn rates, and state minimum wages. Okay, I looked at the hourly rates. They are set up by, again, certification level. And as you show interest, you and I will talk about those rates. Bonus opportunities based on district retention goals. So on April 20th, I'm going to get a file showing the retention goal. Retention is based on your prior retention, prior clients. If the district achieves 90 to 99.99% of a retention target, you will get a bonus of $3 per return that you've completed between April 18th through July 15th. It is beneficial for us to work as a team. We want to be better together, because if we achieve 100% of our target, that goes from $3 to $10 a return from April 18th through July 15th. This is above your hourly rate, which is very competitive. This is straight bonus, no draw. We are going to have preseason managers, 2 of them from April 18th through July 15th. They're hourly. They're going to be 40 hours a week, helping us run the offices, doing schedules, doing hold audits, doing the things the managers do. Let me move this again. So what does that mean for you? So I'm going to start recruiting right away on Friday, April 3rd, today. A lot of you guys are going to get automatic emails sent to, all taxpayers are going to get automatic emails sent. Check your spam box. They may go there. It's going to go to your H&R Block email. It's going to say now, it's going to be a now recruiting message. It's going to talk about selection criteria. Not sure if it's going to have compensation, but it may. I think the compensation will be on the second email. Link to capture tax pro interest, availability, willingness to work in each office. Again, the big thing here for you guys is I need you to be able to have open availability on the hours that I need, and I need you to be able to move around offices within that area, because we have to make sure that we are staffed. I only get 35 tax pros, so I want to be very selective of who's working. Everybody gets an opportunity, so please make sure you put good availability in there. Excuse me. If a tax pro indicates they want to work post 415, an email is going to be sent to me. I'm going to reach out to you. We're going to discuss your availability. We're going to discuss you working. And if I decide that you're one of the people I'm going to bring on, it's just 3 simple clicks for me. Once I do those 3 simple clicks on April 16th, you're going to get a secondary email that looks like the one on the screen. And all you have to do is approve your offer letter, and you're automatically going to be able to work from 4/18 through July 15th. So that's kind of the plan for tax pros. PSMs, I've already reached out to you guys. It's a very similar process. I need to have you guys completely onboarded by April 10th. You guys are also going to get an email. I'm going to click a couple things. You're going to get a secondary email to approve, and you'll be hired. There's no application process here. Two of the PSMs will be working from 4/18 through 7/16. Carla will be our 3rd PSM working to recruit, and she'll come on board July 10th. That's kind of the plan for the PSMs. All right, guys, I don't want to take a whole lot of time. That I'm going to send an email along with this link. Please read the email. Pay attention to the communication. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll see you guys in offices. Thank you.